For years now, there's been a negative vibe when it comes to music. And I'm a firm believer that change happens every other decade. And I believe that hip hop will go 100% positive, like it was when it originally started. Do you think hip hop will ever be positive?
No. Flatly no. I see the conscious movement happening. I see there's a push for unity and positivity, but there are always going to be people that, because the reason why hip hop was violent, became violent, was because of the oppression. And until we stop the oppression, there's always going to be violence. Because whether it's not violence against each other, it's violence against the police, it's violence against the system, it's rebellion. That's what it is. That's how NWA started. You know what I'm saying? It was F police. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't. It's always until that changes, until police officers don't just kill black men for no reason and all that other stuff. There's always gonna be that element in hip hop.
Well, I see it like this. We were discussing the conscious movement, and music is a reflection of a society.
Exactly.
And I do believe that eventually we're gonna get to a point where violence and hatred does stop. I don't see that as being something. No, I understand you. We disagree on that, but I think we will cross a line where positivity literally rules the world itself, and I think that's when hip hop will start to change. You know what I mean? As people don't have a taste anymore for violence, for fear, every art form will change along with it.
I agree when that happens, but I don't think it's gonna happen. See, you're looking at if we're gonna talk about in a positive world, or when positivity rules supreme, then yes, hip hop will change, because obviously, like you said, it's a reflection of the times. That's what happens. That's how music is formed. That's how blues, jazz, and all that stuff was formed. But I don't ever think there will be a change in that, because as long as we have people who dislike people because of their skin color, or because their area code, or because whatever have you, which from what I see constantly happens. Even when people get in different status, they still get treated differently because of their skin color or whatever have you. People just literally fight over religion. They fight over race. They fight over everything. You know what I'm saying?
Because people see differences in other people, but there will one day be a change that will make you know that we're all human, that we're all the same. I don't know if it's gonna be an outside force. I don't know if it's just gonna be a social movement that starts to snowball. But there will be something that's going to literally tip the scales in your favor. I know that's what a lot of people fear.
I disagree with you, and I'm gonna tell you why. Let's do this, right? Because the reason why races go against each other and stuff like that, because they have no unifying force. Let's say, hypothetically speaking, some aliens come down, they're the enemy now. Yeah. They're the ones that we have to unify against, and all human beings unified. Now the music is gonna be, because it's still gonna be artists. It's gonna be about fighting the new force, the new enemy, and that is still violence. We're saying a situation where everything is positive and all the music is positive. I don't see that happening.
Man, we're gonna have to disagree on that. We're gonna have to stop it there. Thank you for watching. If you're new to this channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button and the bell notification, and make sure.
Channel Boy, okay,
Till next time.